Football clubs with most fans in the world. Which clubs are the most supported football clubs in the world? Maybe football clubs with most trophies in the world. Not necessarily. However, you may have probably guessed that the world's most supported clubs should be European. A good bet, but let's take a closer look at them. Real Madrid. Real Madrid comes at the top of the list of football clubs with highest fans in the world. Success naturally attracts attention and creates affection, and that's really the case with Real Madrid. They have won 13 Champions League and 34 La Liga titles so far, which actually has turned them to the most successful club in Europe. Real have a tendency to buy superstars, and that's why they are called Galacticos, which means galactic in Spanish, but in particular refers to footballers at superstar levels. Great players such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, David Beckham, Kaká, Makelele, Xabi Alonso and Steve McManaman have all played for the La Liga giants sometime during their careers. Okay, enough of the success, let's get to numbers. Although the number of Real Madrid fans is declared by some sports sites to be around 250 million, Real Madrid's Director of Institutional Relations, Emilio Butragueño, says the real number of Real fans is something around 450 million scattered across 186 of 193 countries in the world. The club is also among the top 10 football clubs with most trophies in the world, with 90 trophies so far. FC Barcelona. The second on the list of most popular football clubs in the world, Barcelona is said to have around 220 million supporters across the globe, and is also the richest football club in the world with an annual revenue of more than 800 million. Maybe these days the name Barcelona is mostly associated with the name Lionel Messi. Some believe the club has gained lots of supporters since the Argentinian superstar has shined for them. However, one cannot say the club's own achievements have not played a part in its popularity if one knows that they have won 26 La Liga titles and 30 Copa del Rey until now. Barcelona fans are sometimes referred to as clues, which means ass in Catalan language. The story behind this calling dates back to 1920s when Barcelona played in their former stadium Les Corts that couldn't hold so many fans. As a result, some of the fans had to sit on the highest row of the stadium with their bottoms partly sticking out of the edge. Those who passed by underneath could see those partly stuck out butts, and therefore called Barca fans ass. Manchester United. Although once in 2013 it was announced that Manchester United had 659 million fans that had grown from 333 million in 5 years, many football pundits doubted the numbers and said they were unrealistic, though it was based upon a survey carried out by Qatar. The number should be something around 127 million, they said. However, whatever the number is, Man United have always valued their fans. One interesting fact concerning Man United and their fans is that once the club announced that they were hiring a die-hard fan to run their social media for a 100,000 euro salary. Also, there are more than 200 branches of Manchester United Supporters Club around the world, namely in more than 23 countries. The Red Devils have also a customer base of 11 million, which includes all fans who have completed at least one financial transaction with the club. Chelsea. One of the soccer teams with most fans in the world, Chelsea is said to have around 145 million fans around the world. But again, this number comes from no reliable source. Another source says that Chelsea have around 82 million fans in total. The English club, known also as the Blues, have around 22 million followers on Instagram, 14 million followers on Twitter, and near 48 million followers on Facebook. They say most of Chelsea fans are plastic fans, fake fans whose supports for a team is not determined by geography or family ties, but by merely the glories and the success a team has achieved. Juventus. If not the most supported football club in the world, Juventus are for sure the most supported club in Italy, according to the Italian research agency Demos and Pi, with 34% of all Italian football fans being in their fan base. Although this figure belongs to 2016, but still, it's an outstanding 1+ that the number of Juventus fans has probably grown since 2016, meaning that the figure could be even bigger now. The total number of Juventus fans is said to be 300 million, with 41 million in Europe and 12 million in Italy alone. However, according to some other sources, the number of Juventus fans is 180 million all around the world, while still some other sources claim that it's just more than 80 million. Bayern Munich. In terms of fan membership, Bayern Munich is the most supported football club in Germany, with more than 293,000 members, according to a recent survey carried out by Statista.com. Some even claim that Bayern is the most supported football club in the world, concerning the number of its fan members. Unfortunately, there's not much information available concerning the total number of Bayern fans. One can just guess that by the number of followers they have on social media, though that's not a precise measure. The Bavarians have more than 21 million followers on Instagram, around 5 million on Twitter, and near 50 million on Facebook. Paris Saint-Germain. Not the most supported football club in the world, but the most popular one in France, with 22% of all the nation's football fans being their supporters. Paris Saint-Germain have a fan base of 35 million, although some other sources claim that it's almost twice this number, something around 70 million. Paris Saint-Germain, in their first 3 years of formation, were a fan-owned club and had around 15,000 members, paid an annual fee of 25 to 40 francs to hold up the club. Unfortunately, PSG fans have a long history of hooliganism behind them, with even one murder case in 2010 where a PSG fan called Jan Lawrence was killed in a clash between PSG and Marseille fans. Liverpool. According to a study published in 2015, Liverpool with 580 million fans are the second club after Manchester United with the most number of fans in the world. But again, real numbers might be different, as some other sources claim that it's just more than 70 million. Liverpool have also 300 official supporters clubs all around the world, in more than 90 countries, according to their official website. Like PSG fans, Liverpool fans have also a long history of hooliganism behind them. Liverpool have around 26 million followers on Instagram and near 37 million on Facebook. Arsenal. Nicknamed the Gunners, which is indeed in harmony with the team name Arsenal, have around 125 million fans in the world, according to some sources. However, there are still other sources that say the number is not that big, only around 70 million. Arsenal fans are scattered all around the world, but according to some sources, most of them are located in England, Asian countries, Africa, and North America. Manchester City. Manchester City fans are famous for supporting their club at any stage and time, even when they relegated to the third-tier league in 1997. The evidence to that is the increasing number of attendances in those days. And since City's moved to their new stadium, City of Manchester Stadium, in 2003, the number of attendances have grown largely so that the club now ranks among the top 5 clubs in England in terms of average match attendances. About the number of City fans, different sources say different things. Some say it is more than 100 million, while some others believe it is something between 70 and 80 million. Whatever the number is, Man City's fans are considered among the most loyal fans in the world.